Yo, what up, YouTube? What up, boxing fans? E-King Fight News post-fight to Adrien the Problem Broner versus Paulie the Magic Man Malignaggi. This was a very entertaining fight. Both of these guys showed so much charisma in the ring, both in and out of the ring. Tremendous promotion leading up to this fight, and the crowd was loving the action. Paulie Malignaggi did what I expected him to do, which was to use his jab, throw combinations, and circle around the ring. Apparently, the ring was in pretty bad shape. It has some slopes in it, and not sure how that affected the fighters in there. Maybe it was the heavyweights going 12 rounds, but Paulie Malignaggi did his thing. He used his jab, went to the body. Not everything will tell you that it was very close. I didn't score the fight, but obviously watching it, to me, Paulie won some of the early rounds. He banked a few of the early rounds and a few of the middle rounds, but Adrien Broner came on late. He came on heavy with cleaner, crisper, accurate power punches. He threw his lead right hand from so many different angles. His lead right hand is a very dangerous shot. His left hook will knock you out. He's got power in both hands. Adrien Broner did a good job combating what Paulie Malignaggi brought to the table. All the Showtime commentators had Broner winning. I personally thought he did do more work in the last couple of rounds. So based on that, you could edge it to Broner. Even Paulie Malignaggi said post-fight it could go either way. But the 117-111, very, very wide scorecard. Certainly really out of plausible, reasonable range because this was a very close fight. Paulie Malignaggi did a good job. Styles make fights. His style will always give Broner fits. With his jab, his combinations, and his lack of punching power, his volume is really what is the issue here because he has a good enough defense to where, and his chin. Paulie Malignaggi has an underrated chin. He's taken some of the best shots of some very elite fighters, including Miguel Cotto and others. And against Adrien Broner here, you can see Paulie Malignaggi took that shot. He took some very clean shots and ate them up. And he came back and threw combinations. And that was the style matchup that was expected if you know these two fighters. Personally, I thought it was a very close fight. I thought Adrien Broner probably edged it out. I'd have to watch it again since I was watching a stream. And those are very choppy. It's really hard to tell who's landing more often and whose defense is actually holding up. From the looks after the fight, Adrien Broner really didn't get hit that much. His defense was pretty good, but Paulie's jab landed. He landed the right hand on occasion, and that's really the key against the Philly Shell because it's open for the jab, and the right hand is really what's hard to get in. But that quick jab is really what started or was the catalyst to Paulie's success in this fight, and he used it a lot. I thought this was a great fight, and there is definitely going to be demand for a rematch, considering how close it was. I like both fighters, and congratulations to Adrien Broner. He just won his third world championship in 3 different weight classes. That's tremendous at his age, and give him all the credit in the world. He did enough to beat Paulie Malignaggi in New York. So that's what it is, guys. Let me know what you guys think is what it is.